Hello everyone, welcome back my channel.
Entertainment. Julie Chrisley makes first public outing after Trump pardon. Julie Chrisley is ready to take on the real world. On Thursday, the Chrisley Knows Best star 52 was seen leaving a butcher shop in Nashville, Tennessee, just one day after being released from federal prison. The reality TV star, who was serving 2.5 years in federal prison on bank fraud and tax evasion charges, was rocking her natural hair color while smiling outside the shop. Her daughter, Savannah Chrisley, and stepdaughter, Lindsay Chrisley, were also photographed outside the butcher shop. Hours earlier, Savannah posted a photo of her parents reunited. While the photo didn't show their faces, both were sitting close to one another, with Todd Chrisley wearing his wedding band. "Reunited and it feels so good," Savannah wrote over the photo. On Wednesday evening, Todd first walked out of a federal prison in Pensacola, Florida, after serving 2.5 years in prison, according to lawyer Alex Little's office. The release came shortly after President Donald Trump signed pardons for both Todd and Julie, who were both convicted of the same charges in 2022. Little's office confirmed to Fox News Digital that Julie had been released from the Federal Medical Center in Lexington, Kentucky, on Wednesday night, shortly after Todd was released. Todd and Julie, who became famous on the reality series Chrisley Knows Best, were convicted of conspiring to defraud community banks out of more than $30 million in fraudulent loans as well as tax evasion and sentenced to 12 and 7 years, respectively. Their sentences were later reduced. Savannah got emotional outside the federal prison in Pensacola, awaiting her father's release earlier in the day. When speaking to reporters, Savannah said, "Honestly, this process has been absolutely insane, and I am so grateful that I'm going to leave here with my dad." Savannah claimed that prosecutors had her father's head on a dartboard before his prison sentence. She read Trump's pardon to the reporters, which stated an immediate release, and she said she hopes the prison is going to do that shortly. Savannah said Trump's pardon for her parents literally came out of nowhere. "I was in such shock and awe that the president himself took the time to tell me my family is coming back together," she said. During her interview, Savannah got emotional while explaining her constant fight to get her parents released from prison wasn't just for them. "I'm literally fighting for every man that has been left behind here," she said, referring to the prisoners in the federal prison in Pensacola. In an exclusive interview with Fox News Digital on Wednesday, the couple's attorney explained how the incredibly powerful pardon will wipe their case entirely, as if it never happened. "A pardon like this generally ends the case entirely, and so we'll see the fine print of the pardon explicitly, but generally when you are pardoned it is wiped away, and so it's wiped clean," Little, a partner at Litson PLLC, said. "It's as if the case hasn't happened, and fortunately Todd and Julie will be able to pick up their lives to the best that they're able and go on forward and focus on the future. I think that the pardon process is something that hadn't been used by many presidents for many, many terms. This president clearly looks at it differently. Is part of his role to oversee the criminal justice system. And look, however much you may want to criticize that, it's an incredibly powerful tool the president has, and I think it's really important the president began to use it. This was a very deserving case and I hope that he finds more," he said.